Here's a quick story for you guys about overcoming a fear, something personal to me that actually just happened yesterday. When I was 15, I had one of the most traumatizing accidents of my life. I'd been a competitive horseback rider for almost 10 years. I started riding when I was around 7 years old or 8 years old, and I had my own horse, and my mom and I have our own barn. And I was showing, and I was at a show, and my horse refused to fence, got caught in the fence, got hurt, I fell off, and then got stuck out in a field for about an hour waiting for help. Nobody came, and I had to actually walk over a mile with my horse, who was cut and bleeding, back through this entire field, watching all these other riders go past me. And it was a really intense experience. And after that, I really stopped riding. I tried to go to one or two more shows, and when it came time to go to the cross-country portion of the event where you jump over jumps in a field, I got paralyzed with fear and I backed out of the starting box. Since then, I got my driver's license and boys and went to college, and so I never really rode again. And so I've always had this desire to ride, but I never really did much about it. I did some trail riding and maybe a couple of casual lessons here and there. But recently I decided that it would be really healthy for me to get back on a horse, because I love horses and I love riding, and I have been enamored with them since I was a kid. But I could tell that the only reason why I wasn't doing it is because I was afraid, and I was looking for something that would get me out of my head and into my body. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to a local 3-day eventing stable, and I'm going to book a lesson. And yesterday I did it. Yesterday I had my first lesson at a 3-day eventing stable with a real trainer, a real coach, who is one of the best coaches in the Southeast, actually. And it was amazing. At first, I was so nervous. I was a little shaky and uncomfortable. And I had to ask for help a few times doing some of the basic things that used to be really easy for me and automatic for me. But as soon as I was shown what to do again, it came right back. And it was a beautiful experience. She was very kind and gentle with me. We just did a long walk around the massive property. It was so beautiful. And then I trotted a little bit around the ring at the end, just as a boost of confidence. And so at the end of the lesson, which was about an hour long, I left still feeling a little shaky, but really excited and proud of myself. And so now I'm going to start doing riding lessons once or maybe twice a week, really literally getting back in the saddle around this passion that I had and still have from an early age. So I share this story for you because it's sort of ironic that it happened right when we're in the middle of doing this series on overcoming fear. Because, we probably are all holding on to some old belief that we've made up about ourselves based on a past experience, and we're letting the past experience keep us from doing something in the present. And getting back in the saddle literally gave me such a sense of power and self-belief and worthiness and confidence. And I know that I could get hurt riding. It's actually inevitable that I will fall. It's inevitable that I will probably get hurt in some way because it's a dangerous sport. But the desire to be with that animal and to have that experience right now is overweighing that fear. So I share this with you because if you're looking to get back in the saddle about something, maybe it's back into an old passion or a hobby or back into a project in your business, give it a shot. Give it a try. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Getting help to get back in the saddle when you've been out of the game emotionally, mentally, or physically is okay. Because with the right support, you can have what you want and you can do anything. So happy Friday, ladies. I hope this brings you a little bit of inspiration. And if there's something that you want to do to get back in the saddle, I'd love to hear from you. Put it in the comments below. What's something that you let go of, you let fear stop you from doing, that you really loved and that you want to get back in the saddle on? And what can we do to support you? All right, sending you love. Talk to you later.